If a federal agent can justify killing Alex Pretti in the streets because he had a gun, then you don't have the right to have one either. There is not a moment in that video when he reaches for his gun, a weapon that he had the right to carry. The Alex Pretti video contradicts DHS.
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The officers attempted to disarm this individual, but the armed suspect reacted violently.
She described it this way.
This looks like a situation where an individual arrived at the scene to inflict maximum damage on individuals and to kill law enforcement.
If 2 years ago your personality was "don't tread on me" and "protect 2A," and now you think he was at fault, that he shouldn't have had a gun, I have to ask you a question. What are you actually afraid of? I'm not asking about political talking points. I am asking, what really has you afraid? What is it that makes you care more about being on a side than the things that you've said actually matter to you? What scares you so much that you justify what happened because he had a weapon? Or did you think that the video was AI? With your guy in those files, along with the people that you hate, it seems that your enthusiasm waned. Just like your interest in preventing government surveillance. Somehow, it's okay to be watched now that it's your people in charge. Remember when you didn't trust the media and politicians? That wasn't so long ago. Now you don't trust your own eyes? Come on. Imagine if all of this were happening under Biden. Masked agents surveilling you. No police accountability. They ask for your papers so that you can prove your legality. Searching your house because their surveillance system told them that there's a probability. What would you say? Would you comply? Or would you just say that it's a violation of your rights? Would you take to the streets and protest, brandishing your Second Amendment rights? You used to say, "Don't tread on me," but it seems like it's okay since it's your administration that's wearing the boots. It is your right as an American to carry firearms. That's why we have school shootings. But now it seems that the right broadened by these deaths is now punishable by death. So I ask, what makes you feel so scared and so angry? I'm asking for a friend, and I'm asking for everybody. Thank you to everyone who sent me a coffee or a super chat. And if you're subscribed to this channel, I want you to be sure to turn on your notifications if you want to see one of my videos again. Here, I talk about hard things with a soft voice. I just heard about this website that's a database that automates employment and income verifications for things like lenders and landlords and employers and government agencies. They store detailed employment and income records that are supplied by employers and payroll processors for people in the US. And that way, verifiers kind of like lenders or auto financiers, landlords, and background check companies and other agencies, they can actually pull your job and your pay records in seconds, as opposed to contacting employers manually. Now, this company is supposedly above board. It's owned by one of our credit bureaus, but they know where you worked, your employment status, and the dates, and the job title, and very detailed information about your pay rate, your pay frequency, and even your year-to-date income. You can create an account so that you can see what they're reporting and you can pull data from it. I'll put a link in the video description if you want to go ahead and do that. That being said, that's your data. And these verifications aren't cheap. From what I was able to ascertain from back in 2023, it was $109 per verified match. Can you imagine what data brokers are making? Your data is valuable to these companies, and that's why I partnered with Aura on this video. Data brokers, they're making billions selling personal information without your consent and destroying your privacy. And what Aura does is protect your privacy by identifying data brokers selling your information. They take care of the hard part by automatically removing your information from these sites and keeping it off of them. Of course, other services offer this, but none of them offer as many features as Aura for the same price. If your personal information is found on the dark web, Aura lets you know. They give you real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking. They keep your identity secure with 24/7 monitoring. And if anything happens, Aura includes a $5 million identity theft insurance protection. You can try Aura for free for 14 days at aura.com/TYMSTY. I do receive commissions when you use my link, but during your 2-week trial, Aura is going to start scrubbing your personal information from these data broker sites. We have to stop leaving ourselves vulnerable. I want to share with you the statement from Alex Pretti's parents as they requested. We are heartbroken, but also very angry. Alex was a kind-hearted soul who cared deeply for his family and friends, and also the American veterans whom he cared for as an ICU nurse in the Minneapolis VA hospital. Alex wanted to make a difference in this world. Unfortunately, he will not be with us to see his impact. I do not throw around the hero term lightly. However, his last thought and act was to protect a woman. The sickening lies told about our son by the administration are reprehensible and disgusting. Alex is clearly not holding a gun when attacked by Trump's murdering and cowardly ICE thugs. He had his phone in his right hand, and his empty left hand is raised above his head while trying to protect the woman ICE just pushed down, all while being pepper sprayed. Please get the truth out about our son. He was a good man. Thank you. I've linked this in the video description along with all the other resources that I used for this video. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to watch some more, you can watch this. I don't know what it is, but YouTube thinks you'll like it. Otherwise, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.